You are now live on air.
You are tuned in to the Pure Music TV podcast.
Okay.
Pure music.
Okay. It is episode 5 of the Pure Music TV podcast. You join us here at the studios of an epic day of music.
Yes.
Music. Pow, pow, power. They would know about music power if they listened to the last podcast. Hope you liked music power. You only got a sample because, well, really, you just have to wait until they. You just have to wait for the whole thing. I think you'll like the rest of the track though. Yes. So, what have we been doing this week? Some jamming.
We've been doing mostly Barquette this week.
Barquette style.
Barquette style this week. Mostly.
Yes. We've left the bass tech behind. The bass tech.
Oh my god.
Joke.
No, we've been doing a lot of grime and Barquette and stuff.
Grime. Old style grime. Because of Flo, who we mentioned last week. Whenever the last podcast was, we mentioned Flo. And he came round and he was listening to Summer Tunage.
He's rating them.
And he's rating them. And we've got a new tune today, a sample. A little sample of what he can do. You've heard the neck breaker. I think it was on the first episode. He was listening and started chatting along to it, so got a little sample preview of what he can do, basically. What his
sounds great. It sounds dirty.
It sounds grime talented, mate.
That's sick. That's sick.
So yeah, we get him in that. So you'll be able to hear that today. Next week is a special
episode.
Special episode. The first guest, which is Flo.
Guest appearance, mate.
He was like, I want to be on the podcast. So next week is going to be a grime edition of the Pure Music TV podcast. We're going to speak grime. We're going to speak the history of Flo. A little interview questions with him. If you've got any questions for him, if you're an MC yourself or whatever, email us or comment us below. The email's below if you prefer email. Or follow us on Twitter at Pure Music TV. Or come along the Pure Music TV page on Facebook. So basically next week, Flo's going to be coming into the Pure Music TV studio and show you all what he can do. We have an idea of maybe doing some live session jam. Don't know yet. We're going to speak to him about that.
Yeah.
We'll be jamming all day. So
we have, and
it's some special stuff is being made. Some new stuff. We went to a local music store and we were going there just to look around. I think we ended up in there for about an hour and a half.
I know. Looking
at some epic bass guitars.
They were sick.
The wall of electric guitars is special. Just there's like 3 walls when you walk in. They're all just covered in guitars, all shapes and sizes, bass guitar, and then one wall is the wall of amps.
The amps.
And they just have everything.
Keyboards. Mostly looking at the studio equipment today, aren't we?
We're looking at a lot of studio.
Yeah,
we want to upgrade the studio in time. And
ideas for new stuff, you know.
I think it's always good for us to learn and new things, and there's new equipment down there that we could learn and put into the podcast and into the music and whatever. Just so that'll be coming. I think next time we go, we'll do a little vlog. If you want a little vlog of a day out, then comment below if you want to see some vlogs of us going out and about. We go in music hunting and sort of thought we go to the local stores and just to see what we can find, and it'll be it's a future thing. So if you want to see vlogs or
vlogs will be sick.
Lots of pictures of now that'll be on the screen now of stuff and of the store. Just today's been a jam day. We've still got a lot to write in terms of lyric wise. We've got about 3 or 4 for the album,
But
we
we
are
got some
close.
secret stuff coming up.
We're close to recording for the album. The album's not far off,
It is not far off.
but there's other projects, secret stuff.
Stuff in the works.
The grime stuff is still secret, but it's half secret till next week.
It's Barquette at the moment.
It's the Barquettes, mate.
Barquette at the moment.
Description of Barquette
Is
a word used to describe a grime instrumental, basically.
Barquette, mate.
A Barquette.
But it's just Barquette.
That is part of the Pure Music TV dictionary. Yeah, people have to learn, unfortunately. A Barquette.
Bass tech is a different story.
Bass tech is whole level 11. So, yeah, if
Oh, it's a
you're
good
looking for, we're all looking forward to this grime stuff. And Flo is loving the new grub step style, and we've turned the obviously next week actually today you'll hear the chatting on Netbreaker, and we realised that that's turned that sort of track into grub rock step, because it's got the
Grub rock.
because it was rock step,
Oh,
the instrumental was rock step, and now you got grime on it
Two
because you got him
beats.
chatting on it. So it's grub rock step, mate.
It sounds great though, man.
It is, yeah. I think you'll understand his style of music, and then next week you'll hear the full track that's just been finished. The track is done with Flo on it, and then next week we'll have Flo in on the podcast live. Going to do a little obviously interview with him, find out about his history, find out my history and Abec9's history. So you know us, and then Flo we're going to work a lot with in the future. And so you might as well just know about him as well, and he's going to be on the YouTube channel from now on. Like every now and then you'll see him. Whenever we've done something new with him, we'll probably get him on a podcast so we can talk about. And he wants, I'm pretty sure he's looking to do like an EP or something like that. So that might be announced as well next week when we speak to him. So it's all new stuff that's new for Pure Music TV. But it's new stuff that we know already. We've done it before, and we know what we can do to it. So hopefully last week on the last podcast you liked what you heard of Music Power. That was the last track for disc 2 on the album. Disc 2 is now completed. Got about 4 tracks to fully write to, but
For this one.
everything else, for this one we've got 4 tracks to write and record to, and that's about it.
Basically done.
Some need editing, but not even the instrumentals are fine. The actual instrumentals are done.
All done.
It's now writing and recording. So
It's sounding great. Just an update episode.
it's just an update. Yeah, update episode today.
For a special episode.
It's more of a look forward to next week.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Mortal Kombat.
Oh shit. Okay.
Because if you knew a couple of weeks ago when we showed our Mortal Kombat dubstep track video, you would know that we are Mortal Kombat fans. There's a current war going on with Flo on the Mortal Kombat. So I'm thinking we could get some footage or something like that from Mortal Kombat, the little battle between us and Flo.
It's because Flo fucking he messaged me about, he was like, I'm ready for the title match and stuff.
Yeah, title, mate. He was challenging.
He is trash talking, Pure Music
But
TV.
what I realised on the PlayStation 4, if the PlayStation 4 owners, I can get screenshots and put them straight to Facebook and Twitter. There's a link to my personal Facebook and Twitter.
Serious?
But if you go to my Facebook, you'll see I've put on screenshots of like FIFA and stuff. So I can just get that of Mortal Kombat. All you have to do is press share, bam, you get that.
There's a video.
And you can get some more videos. So when Flo gets fataled next time,
It's coming this Sunday.
when he gets fatality number 1, I can just show that little clip, and we'll try and get it for the next week's podcast and stuff. If you're big Mortal Kombat fans out there, let us know. And and if you're interested in a PS4 battle yourself, leave your comment down below if you've got games and stuff on PS4 and might be interested in adding me. I've got PS4, so I might add you if you.
Add Bass-O.
Yeah, A1. Is remember to come. We're on Facebook and Twitter a lot nowadays, so come and chat with us on Facebook and Twitter.
MKX Beats coming soon.
And one of the characters that we're going to do is a special character for Mortal Kombat X. An interesting history. He's a special type person. He's a badass.
He is a bit of a badass.
And he is Jason. We're going to do a video on Jason.
I have been hyping on Jason lately, and
so if you're interested in a Jason Mortal Kombat PureMusicTV style remix video as well, yeah, you'll be interested. If you've seen his fatalities and x-rays and stuff, oh my gosh,
it's pretty extreme.
Damn.
It's pretty extreme. But I definitely want to do a video for him, man.
Yeah, gotta do videos. Mortal Kombat. We know, like we said when we first done the first one, we are interested in doing several Mortal Kombat, just because Mortal Kombat's so good and the characters are so good on it. We're looking to get more and more just random stuff from it. So that's coming along with the new grime stuff that's coming next week with Flow. The album's finishing up. The Mortal Kombat video is in the works.
I think coming soon to iTunes as well.
Something coming to. We are setting up iTunes and we're setting up our website as well.
The album will be a release
soon. It's coming. It's coming, mate. So yeah, remember to come and like us on facebook.com/PureMusicTV and then at PureMusicTV on Twitter. Email us if you don't want to comment down below. PureMusicTV@hotmail.co.uk. But just comment down below. We do check every comment that we get, and you can always message us on Facebook and stuff on Twitter.
Questions.
Any questions for Flo, especially? So if you're in grime yourself or just interested in grime, or MCing or rapping, or just questions for him. But like I said, we are going to ask him our own questions and probably find out a lot about him for you. So
yeah, I'm live on the podcast.
Live on the podcast.
Live show next week.
Yeah, there might be a little live collaboration. But yeah, that definitely new track. And the new track is pretty epic. And the first official video will be next week.
Oh my damn.
The official music video is finished, complete, for this new track. You're going to see it all next week, next Sunday. Like I say, this was just a quick update video. It's not, just letting you know
Getting ready for next
about
week.
the album. Yeah, the album's nearly done, so close to being done.
Because we're doing more stuff. We're not just sitting down all the time working on the album anymore. That's what we was doing before. We're now kind of like branching out to everything else.
Yeah, we know we're so close with the album, we can work on other stuff just to get started. So the album's going to be coming soon.
Official release date soon.
Yeah,
coming soon. Share the video.
And like Facebook, subscribe obviously down below if you haven't already. Comment anything and give us a like. It does help the podcast. It does help us giving us likes. We will see you next Sunday for a special episode with Flo. It'll be a special 6th episode. Hype.
Hopefully, he said he's going to come down. See what happens.
There's more stuff coming next week. Hopefully the album will be even closer to being finished next week. So yeah, we'll see you next week, next Sunday.
Check out some Flow.
Check out some Flow next week.
Nick Baker,
mate.
PureMusic.
Dance.
Don't have to settle. I don't wanna hear Rolex bars, cause at the end of the day it's a piece of metal, and you'll get it taken away from you by a guy that's holding it metal. That's irony on a new level. Yo, I'm stone cold. I'm that MC that you don't wanna wrestle. Unleash my dogs from the kennel. Leave it with a fat lip just like Kylie and Kendall. I don't care if I offend you, and the bass on this tune is mental. In this game I'm essential. Think you can kill this monster? Well, that's cute, God bless you. But now it's time to end you. I'm not messing about, I've got bars that are stressing them out. Banter like Flow, man, you spit fire. And if you spit fire too, then I'm putting them out. They call me the vet, you bring your dogs and I'm putting them down. The guy with the loudest bark will be the first one that's shutting his mouth.